Oh, got him. Come on, fish, stay hooked up. Well, me and Sally, despite the fact they're biting good today, we're going to call it a day on this fish. We've had enough. Don't. We've had enough. 13-inch Kentuck, good fight on the Keitech. Hooked about 5 or 6 on the Keitech, finally got one in. The rest of them was either getting off out deep or shaking and throwing it. We finally got it. I'll have to go back and look and see how many I actually caught. I know between the worm, both the worms that I used, I had about a dozen bites between the two of them. And both of these swim baits, I've had a bunch of bites totally throughout the day. And what time I've been here, and I don't even know what time it is right now. I got down here, I'm going to say it was between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, closer to 9 o'clock this morning. Now my dad, when I was a kid, would always fish this stretch here with a worm. So I'm gonna try it a little bit, but I'm gonna do odds and ends. I'm gonna change back and forth till I figure out what these fish want. And if I can't get bit, we're gonna go swim baiting for sure. We're gonna try to catch some fish today. But we're gonna try some different strategies out, different techniques, and see if we can get something working. And Sally's fussing again at you. I know some of y'all don't like seeing her in the videos, but a lot of people like seeing her. That's why I put her in it. Gosh. Well, I had a good hit trying to get my camera to go, and it wouldn't go, and I just lost it. Oh, man. Daggone it, I've done had 2 hits and I missed both of them. I think I just got a hit. I know it is, my drag just stripped on me. Well, that was a hit anyway. Probably a little guy, but it was a hit. Well, I've had 4 hits with the power worm, and all 4 hits I was throwing a 5/0 EWG hook. So now I've decided to go with a straight shank hook, straight shank worm hook, and see if that's the difference. And sometimes it actually is. So that's what I'm going to try. I mean, I've had 4 pretty good hits, but I cannot get them to hook up. I'm throwing a 3/16 ounce weight, and I'm letting it free slide up and down the line. And so we're going to try this setup and see if it'll get bit. I mean, I had 4 pretty good hits, but no takers yet. Oh, dang, gone. Well, they're definitely hitting it, but I cannot get none of them to hook up. Oh, dang, gone. With the power worm, I had 7 hits, no takers. I tried 2 different worms hook setups. So now I'm going to this straight shank, which is made by Crush City, and it's called the Janitor. So we're gonna see if it'll clean some things up here for me. Beside a lay down log, and I had one to absolutely drill that worm with a straight shank hook in it. But he didn't hook up. We're gonna keep going and see what we can do. Okay, okay, I'll put it in. All right, it's in the water. Well, I tried working with the janitor. He got a few bites. Power worm got some bites. I've decided to come back and throw the mayor again up here and see if we can get bit. It's getting mighty hot. Me and Sally has about had enough of this heat. We're going to give it a shot and see what happens right here. I haven't turned on any electronics. I've had about, I think 10 hits with the worms, of the 2 different worms. See, I had 7 hits, I think, with the power worm, and I'm telling you wrong. I had probably 5 hits with the janitor. And so, now we're going to throw the mayor out here on 10-pound line again like we did the other day, and see if we can get bit before we decide to go on to the house. I mean, I've been getting bit, but I just couldn't get them to hook up. Just one of them days. Sometimes you just don't catch them. Finally, we've hooked up. After 2 hours of hard fishing, we have finally hooked up. I mean 2 hard hours of fishing. Oh. Just gonna go ahead and boat flip it. 2 extremely tough hours of fishing, and finally, we hook up. 13.5-inch largemouth, and I am tickled to death with it, I promise you. Tickled to death. This has been a hard struggle this morning. Oh, finally. Well, we tried the janitor. He got bites. Power worm got bites, but the mayor, somebody had a bone to pick with the mayor today. So we finally caught a fish, and since I boat flipped that one, even though it's a 10-pound line, I'm gonna retie. Well, it took a while, but I finally caught one. I was beginning to wonder if I was gonna catch one at all today. I've had 3 hits with the mayor, and I finally caught the 3rd one. We're gonna throw out. We're throwing out in really deep water. I'm gonna let the bait sink down. I've opened the spool back up a time or 2 and let that bait really sink straight down, and then I'm gonna slow roll it back. See if these fish will, see if they'll take hold. Oh, I don't have my top water out, and they're hitting on top behind me. I believe I'm gonna have to pull the top water out. This is the best. There he is. Oh my, that fish is deep. Oh, that one's shaking the head pretty hard. That feels like a pretty good fish. If I can keep him buttoned up. Definitely a stout one. Oh man, what a fight. Oh, he's got one with him. I promise you, this Kentucky was fighting way above his pay grade. He's 14-inch plus, but he is a chunk of a fish. He's been feeding good, and he had another one right with him trying to take the bait from him. So I guess that's why he was fighting so hard, but that was a good fight. Fish number 2. After 2.5 hours, fish number 2 finally in the boat. Oh, that was a nice fight. He was fighting so hard those who know me know what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to retie because that was a difficult fight. I do not want to take a chance on losing one because I wouldn't retie. We're going to go back deep again. That fish hit at least 30 foot deep. That was a heck of a fight. But there was another one right with him. It had to be trying to take it from him because he was fighting extremely hard. Oh, had another one hit it right then as it's sinking. And those who watch my videos know I retie a lot. I hate to lose fish, and a lot of times it's because you just simply didn't retie your line and give your line the best chance, and yourself the best chance to catch a fish. A lot of guys just don't have the patience for it, but you gotta do it. I just got drilled again. Man, they're hitting hard when they hit. I think he may have pulled it off the hook just about it. Yeah, that's what he done. He pulled at it pretty good. He about yanked it right off the hook. Okay, that time I was retying, and those who've seen the video about hearing the knot pop or snap, I heard that when I retied, so I cut it and retied. If you're not familiar with what that means, when you hear one pop or snap when you tie it, that means the line's going to break on your next hook set, because it does something to it. I don't know what it is, but it gets weak, and every time I've had that happen, I've broke off when I've hooked a good fish. So passing that information on to you, the ones that haven't seen or heard me tell that before. When I hear that noise, I just cut and retie. Don't take but a couple more seconds, so it's not that big a deal. There we go. Oh my, that fish is stout. I mean, that fish is deep too. I don't know how big he is, but he stripped the drag when I set the hook. Oh, he got off. That bass was 4.5 pounds. If it was an ounce, it's 4.5 pounds. And he just jumped and shook it off. Daggone, I knew it was a good fish, but I didn't know exactly how good. That's a good fish. That was a good fight. I mean to tell you, that was a good fight. I really enjoyed that. I hate that he got off. I'd like to at least got to hold him for a second and then turn him loose, but I got to see him anyways. That was a really good fish. The fish there was pushing 21 inches. It's big. That was a really good fish. 20, 21 inches, right in that range. Okay, I had to put a new swim bait on that and was destroyed on that last hit. And I mean, they're hitting it really hard when they hit it. And I have come in here and salvaged my day yet again with a swim bait, and I'm tickled to death of that. I mean, I got bit. Every time I've come out, I've got bit with other baits, and I got bit today with other baits, but they just would not hook up for me. So I've come in here to try to catch a few, and that's what we've done. Let me hit it as it's falling. Gosh, they are hitting hard when they hit it, I can tell you. Another good stout fish. I believe the big girls have come in here today to play. Oh, just a nice Kentucky. They're just fighting above their pay grades, all I can say. They're putting up a heck of a fight. It's not that big, but boy, it sure is fighting big. Wait a minute, Sally, wait a minute. Let me get it loose. Wait a minute, wait a minute. There it is, 11 inches. It felt like it weighed 2 pounds. That's funny. Yeah, that's probably 12 inches. It's pretty good. It's a decent fish, but man, it was fighting like a lot bigger fish. It had to say goodbye to Sally. Did it jump in your face, little girl? those of you who like to fish really fast, what I'm doing right now will drive you bonkers. Because each cast is lasting from 1 to 2 minutes. I'm having to do it really slow and come through. I'm letting the bait go really deep, and I'm letting it settle, and then I'm slow rolling it back. And it's deep down there too, so I'm coming up through the column trying to find where the fish are at and get them to hit it on the way up. The other day they was hitting as it was free falling. I've had a couple of hits that way today, but they've really hooked up when I was reeling it back in. And so, but I'm letting it go as deep as to the bottom, and then I'm coming up. And some of these places out here is 80 foot deep, so I'm letting that bait really sink, and I'm coming up through the fish. So it's taking a while, and I'm reeling in real slow. I'm just letting the bait come in a little bit, and then I'm stopping, letting it sink, and reeling, letting it sink. So it's taking a while to get in here each cast, until I get, there we go, and I'll let that bait start sinking again, and he drilled it. He's not, oh, he got off. He wasn't huge, but he hit. That fish had to hit at least 30 foot deep. But that's what I'm doing. These casts are really long, and by that I mean slow retrieving. I'm letting that bait really work and reel a little bit, and then stop and let it swim back down, and reel and then stop and let it swim back down. And they are hitting it, so that's a different technique than I normally try, but I thought I'd give it a shot and see how it goes, and it is working. Now, am I boating a lot of fish? Absolutely not, but I hadn't caught any until I got in here with this swim bait. So swim bait's what's working. It's at least hooking fish. Camera shut off, but it came back on. Try to get the net under. All right. What a fight. The camera shut off right when that fish hit. I don't know why, but it did. Wait a minute, Sally. Wait a minute. Well, it's a 15-inch largemouth. That'll work. At least for catching fish. Those sugars. Okay. Pull off. I'm just letting it free spool, and it goes straight down that way. And then once it stops doing that, I'll just stop and start cranking back up. And I'm throwing in different depths of water, and I'm getting bit in different depths of water. So it's just working today. That swim bait is big time. Oh man, that was a hard hit. Daggone. That fish absolutely drilled it, and I know it wasn't. You couldn't see it, but man, he hit hard. I'm definitely swimming up and grabbing at it. I'm afraid I might pull that Keitech out and go after them. I guess I might as well. They're definitely hitting hard, and that's what they're doing right now. They're coming up and grabbing the bait. So I didn't want to do it, but I am going to pull the Keitech out. I've pulled the Keitech out. I couldn't help myself. 3-pound line though, so if they hit this, it's going to be a different ball game. We're going from 10-pound to 3-pound. But I'm getting some good hits. I just can't get them to hook up now. They're just grabbing at the tail. They're being a little cautious now with that mare after catching several of them and hooking several more. So let's see if they go after the Keitech here before I quit. Well, we've hooked one up. I had a hit before this one hooked up. I think I hooked this one around 40 foot deep. I let that bait go way down. It's going to jump. Trying to. Gotta get you position where you can see it. Oh, he's jumping through it. Daggone. Well, that was a 13 plus Kentuck. I hooked him really deep water. Well, we'll go back after another one. Got him. Boy, I burnt that and then I stopped it and he drilled it. Oh, he got off. Daggone. They're getting loose easy on me. I'm gonna have to shake my hook. Something's wrong. They're just clamping down on it one. Oh, the hook's really sharp. It's a Gamakatsu hook, so it's really sharp. They're just not getting the hook where I need them to be hooked. I guess they're just skin hooking. Got him. Oh, he let go. I hooked one on the Keitech and he let go. Nope, he didn't. He just pulled at it. When they clamp down on it, you can't hook them. I've had fish come all the way to the boat and just open their mouth and let go of the bait, and they never was hooked. They can just clamp down on it, and you cannot penetrate them with a hook. I let puppy. I did it for a puppy. Daggone, pretty girl. Pretty girl. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. Sally, are you getting hot, little girl? Have you about had enough? Daddy has too. Daggone. You don't even want to argue, do you? You're not even wanting to argue with me. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay, let's catch one more. You show me where to catch. We'll catch one more and we'll quit. Oh, got him. Come on, fish, stay hooked up. Well, me and Sally, despite the fact they're biting good today, we're going to call it a day on this fish. We've had enough. Don't. We've had enough. 13-inch Kentuck, good fight on the Keitech. Hooked about 5 or 6 on the Keitech, finally got one in. The rest of them was either getting off out deep or shaking and throwing it. We finally got it. I'll have to go back and look and see how many I actually caught. I know between the worm, both the worms that I used, I had about a dozen bites between the two of them. And both of these swim baits, I've had a bunch of bites, totally throughout the day. And what time I've been here, and I don't even know what time it is right now. I got down here, I'm going to say it was between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, closer to 9 o'clock this morning. Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is the end of the video after fishing. If you stay to watch, I'll show you what I used and how it worked. I was thinking that I was using power bait worms, but I wasn't. I didn't even look at the pack. I was throwing Zoom Tequila Sunrise. And I had 7 hits on it, and I greenhorned 2 of them. By that I mean, they had it. I didn't realize it. It was too late. And so I lost them. That was one of the baits I threw. I threw it on a 5/0 EWG hook, and then I switched to 5/0 straight shank worm hook. And I got bit with both of them. 3/16 ounce was the sinker. Then I switched to the Janitor, and this is made by Crush City. I had at least 5 hits on it. It might have been 6. I can't recall right now. And I only threw it on a 5/0 EWG, and they hit it too. And I greenhorned one of them as well. So I was fishing laydowns and stumps and rock piles with them, and had some hard hits actually. They was hitting pretty good. but I could not get them to hook up. I think the ones I greenhorn I would have probably caught or had a chance. And I also threw this, and the jig that I was throwing the other day, the jig part came off, so I just reuse them as with the trailer. And so when the jig skirt comes off, just save it and use it for strictly creature baits. So that's what I done with it today. I never took no hits with it, but normally that'll get bit. I threw this, which is what I caught the smallmouth in one of the previous videos. It was the Bill Lewis ATV bait. I threw it around some rock piles and laydowns and stuff. I actually thought I would get hit with it, but I did not. And but I thought one would surely come out and at least tag it, but it never did happen. So I was bringing it through some pretty raunchy cover, and it just didn't get no bites today at all. So that's what I started with, and that's what I tried to work. And I was fishing water I hadn't fished in a long time, but I will be going back to it because it's actually got more cover and better cover than I actually thought it had. It had fish on it. I could see them jumping and running through shad. I never did turn electronics on, so I don't know what was there actually. And then I went to the Horseshoe, and then I started throwing the Mayor. And it's also made by Crush City. And I caught several fish on it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video to see how many I actually caught. I hooked a bunch on it too, and I hooked one that was at least 4.5 pounds. It's a good largemouth, but he jumped and threw it about 25 foot of the boat. And at the end of the trip, it was getting really hot, and I knew rain was about to come because the flies started biting me in the pup. And the rain was over the hill, but I couldn't see it. I finished up with the Kitech, and I was throwing rainbow shad with it, and I had several hooked up with it. And my last fish that I caught was on that bait, and that's what I was trying to do, was get one more with it. And I think I actually caught 2 with it, but I hooked 5 or 6 up with it. I don't know that they was all on camera, but I definitely hooked several with it. A lot of those fish that I was hooking was from 30 to 40 foot deep, and so they was really down there. That might have been why the worm wasn't working so good. I guess the better fish was deeper, so I might have been getting smaller fish to hit. I really don't know. I couldn't see what was hitting the worm because the water clarity wasn't there as far as looking through it, but the water clarity was exactly the way I like to fish. I could only see about 3 foot deep, so that works for me. They can't see me if I can't see them, really. So that's what I was concentrating on. That's the baits I used. Had a pretty good trip. I hope you enjoyed the video, and send me comments. I try to answer everybody's comments I have so far, even the negative ones. And I don't mind a negative comment. That just keeps me on my toes. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you.